We talked with Jim Gower from 44. We went back to his old house on River Street. That's actually where his daughter lives now. And he says the memories of that day are still fresh. They should have been enjoying a relaxing summer vacation, maybe preparing for their first semester of college. Instead, Jim Gower and his friend John were stacking sandbags, trying to stop the raging water from the Susquehanna River.
You know, the levee wasn't here then.
It was about a week after they graduated high school.
Of course, we were 17. We thought we were, you know, we ruled the world. You know, we're going to stop this river. This isn't going to do anything.
That sense of invincibility kept the pair of teenagers there for another couple of hours, even after the third alarm went off from the National Guard telling people to evacuate.
Get out now. Get out now. All the smart people had left.
The sandbags would prove useless. It was time to go.
From here over to Butler Street, we had to swim. There was a stop sign at the end of Butler Street, okay? And you could see about this much of the stop sign.
They've reached a National Guard truck that took them to Lake Lehman High School.
For 2 days, I had no idea where my family was.
Remember, he said all the smart people had left before him. That included his father and 2 brothers. He found out they were safe, evacuated to Sweet Valley, but he wasn't reunited with them for another 2 weeks. That whole time, waiting to learn whether his house had been destroyed by the flood. Since their property sits on an incline, they got pretty lucky. They lost everything in the basement and the rugs on the first floor.
And yet, people across the street, Elizabeth, they had water. Some of them, their whole first floor was inundated.
But no one was lucky enough to avoid the next task.
A week, maybe 2 weeks, all we did was shovel mud. Okay, I mean, mud like you couldn't believe.
Jim is 68 now. His daughter lives in his old home. He has the stories and the photos, but he says nothing compares to living through it.
I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday, but I can remember this from 51 years ago.
And remember his friend John from the beginning, his friend from high school? Well, Jim says they didn't keep in touch. So, John, if you still live in the area, maybe we can arrange a reunion. Wouldn't that be something?